All right, should Kenny Pickett hand size automatically make him fall off the Detroit Lions uh big board? Let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications we go live or drop a video. Now, I know everybody don't catch one of my videos, so um, if Kenny Pickett's measurements hold up from the Senior Bowl, Kenny Pickett, quarterback from Pitt, would have the smallest hands of any quarterback in the National Football League right now. I guess that's active roster quarterbacks. So it says Kenny Pickett didn't have his hands measured here at Mobile, but he has a good reason. He's double jointed, so his thumb naturally points in the odd direction. He's going in. He's doing extra exercise to get an accurate measurement at the combine. So maybe that's the reason one of his hands are smaller than most. It says that last spring scouts measured at 8 1/4 inches, putting him in the zeroth percentile among NFL quarterback. Not every team holds hand size in high regard when it comes to evaluating quarterback prospects. So he would have the smallest hands. You know, I think that's like number one thing for quarterbacks to drive pressure every year is hand size. Pickett says. So he says the good news is I play in Pittsburgh. Anyone that's been to Pittsburgh know it's not the nicest play to play in October, November. So I have had experience playing in tough weather, and I didn't measure this week. I just want to give the most measurements I can. I'm working on mobility and things. They said that he would have the smallest hand size of any quarterback. But maybe that's why, because of the thumb, points the opposite direction. They can't get an accurate, um, accurate measurement. So that's crazy. So it says Pickett hand size are smaller than most quarterback. Last ring spots when they, for example. So they said right now he would have the smallest hands in the combine. So that's a concern, and that's because that became a concern in Detroit when Jared Goff came here. So Jared Goff has 9 inches, and that's he's smaller than that. Matthew Stafford, big day for Stafford today. His hand size are 10 inches. So, like I said before, I mean, keep going on and on. He has the absolute smallest hand size of any quarterback going here. Now, what does he have going for him? Maybe that's where he wear gloves on his throwing hand. So he actually he wear gloves on his throwing hand. Now he didn't wear one here. So does that concern? He became a concern in Detroit. Why? Because Jared Goff, in the second half of Green Bay when it started raining, he struggled. He had a great performance in the first half, and the second half it started raining, it struggled. So everybody looking at it in Detroit like, we don't want no small-handed quarterbacks. But the good thing is he's not a Southern California kid who played out there in Southern California and also played, high school in California or California in general. He went up to USC Berkeley, that's in the Bay Area. So I mean, obviously, bro, when you take a look at it, it's just to the point where him playing in Pittsburgh, and you look at his tapes, and you can look, and at the Senior Bowl, he had a throw and it was raining, and it didn't look it didn't look it didn't look bad. So you play in the dome, but you got to go to Green Bay, you got to go to Chicago. You might have to go through a place like that. So I think it becomes a deal. But your question is, he can wear a glove on the hand, like he has wore a glove on the hand. Um, so so I don't know. I mean, I think him playing in Pittsburgh, that might work. That might work in his favor. That might truly work in his favor playing in Pittsburgh. So that might save him. And him putting gloves on, obviously there's a concern. He wearing a glove. Most quarterbacks don't put gloves on their hands unless, it's inclement weather. So, I mean, we can look at his stats, but that may be something that he might be even with another prospect, and that might tip the scales in another way. So he from Jersey, 6'3", got the size, got the weight, late bloomer, and had a good year, honestly, bro. Had a good year. 42 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 67% completion. I mean, just started other years, he just was pedestrian. It's just sometimes it clicked for certain people later, and it started to click for him. So, I mean, he got the mobility. Seemed like he got enough arm, but the ball. So I'm not sure if fumble is a concern here, but it seemed like he got everything you want in the quarterback except for hand speed. Do that stop you? I mean, that's a question. Does that stop you from drafting him? I don't know what Malik Willis' hands are if you get into that, but you got to be able to hold on to that ball. You got to be able to grip it to spin it in cold weather. I mean, in inclement weather as well too. So Willis is so I don't know, and they saying something else. So we figure that out. But obviously that wasn't a concern. But for him, it's a concern. Would that stop me from drafting him? I mean, it ain't like we play in inclement weather. I mean, we play inclement weather, but we know most times, Stafford got away with he got away this year with not having to go to Green Bay. So, I mean, most years you got to go somewhere like that. If you're gonna be, if you're gonna be successful in this league, you have to win in inclement weather. So, something to look at. I don't eliminate them. I don't take them off the board altogether. The talent is there, the athleticism is there, the arm is there. But now, if you come to where you got to pick between him and Malik Willis, you know, he may be he may be you know he may be he may be on the outside looking in, and that might be the difference make. So that may be the difference in things. So at the end of the day, I don't take him completely off the board. The talent is too good playing in Pittsburgh, but something to keep your eye on. Let me know what you girls and guys think about his hand size. Find me Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. If you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request, all my social media links, description. Twitter's the fastest way to Facebook and Instagram. Links in the description. Want to make a financial donation, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Best way to donate, comment, thumbs up, share the video, subscribe to the channel, subscribe button, bell icon button, hit all notifications, increase chance of notifications. Appreciate the love and support. One time for the